Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're gonna be continuing our analysis and live trading um, on all these different coin pairs. Okay. So yesterday, what happened? I entered trade on gold, USOIL, and couple of other uh, assets. Okay, and I think all of them turned into loss. So let me actually um, go back and like see this one, right? A lot of trades here. XPT, XCG, Solana, and then XPT again. Okay, so yeah, um, let's analyze this. So I entered long here, and yeah, the thing is like the wave wasn't closed, all right, and like that's why I just like enter the trade like that. I shouldn't have. I must have wait for the wave to close. As in the case with um, yeah, same as for gold as well. I didn't wait it for the wave to close. But for US oil, however, I did wait it for the wave to close, right? And then I entered the trade there, right? Right now, the resistance has hit, right? You see this line, resistance got hit my take profit, so I'm gonna take profit here, all right? And then like I'm gonna short right now because the wave has already closed, and the market is actually going down, okay? But like it is around the support level, but I think it's coming to this point, okay? Yeah, if I look at the 4 hour time frame, we can see the midpoint got hit. So yeah, let's just instead of 1,000 units, I'll just sell 100 US oil. Okay, put my stop loss about that. Might take profit here. So it's almost 1:1 trade. Yeah. What about gold? And we're not gonna make that mistake again, in gold or any other time coin pair. Okay. For instance, right now on gold, you see there is this big reversal that's coming in on 15 minutes time frame. Okay. So let's see why is that happening there. Okay. The biggest case is that like it's near the support. You see, it's kind of making a spring. Okay. It already made one spring, then pulled back. That's why like we must understand that like the trend line, okay, trend line is very important for trades to work properly. Okay. um yeah, so now the wave is gonna get completed around here. What what I'm gonna anticipate here is that um like that, I think this sort of event will happen, and then like another trade that I'm gonna take, strategy is that like once this gets broken above, on the pullback, I'll enter the trade to the upside. Okay. So yeah, um, this is like really good though. Very strong volume coming in, you know, on RSI, the market is near 28, 30. Hmm. Toward the daily time frame on gold, what it's doing. Hmm. 4 hour support there. Okay, so it is also waiting for the market to bounce, Yeah, we'll see what happens. At the moment, we will be positioning for long trade. You see, support got hit there. So on 5 minutes, I can take one long trade on 5 minutes, okay? Not on 15 minutes. Put my stop loss there and put my take profit um, on this one, okay? So, yeah, you see, both of them made new low. Here, price made new low, but RSI didn't make new low. So there's like big divergence there, okay? Um, yeah, let's, how's the short trade is going on? Good, 5 minutes. And it hit this big support, but it has already broken this support with very large volume. So I might want to stay on this trade. Solana, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, yeah, it's going crazy, man. Literally, you know. Yeah. What's the sentiment on Bitcoin? It's downtrending for sure. Some sort of structure. It is on half angle. Okay. Hmm. So it is on 1/2 trend line. If it closes above there, then we can see, market is going to stop. But if it's not, then like, yeah, XAZ. Hmm. This is silver. Okay. Silver taking support on 3/1. See, like this trend line, how it works, once the market tests that, it will try to go to the next trend line, but if it's not, then it's going to go to the next angle on the downside, right? You see here, like when we broke this one, right? Market, you see here, midpoint on RSI, broke, tries to go up, couldn't. But you can see on the RSI, it was below 50, this candle here, right? This candle. So we already knew like this is some sort of pullback to the upside, and then like boom, right? Hmm. 1 hour we can actually see it more clearly. You see here, and also, you know what, like you can see it here. It was making an upthrust. Okay, let me actually uh, make it dotted line so it's much cleaner. Hmm. Here, mm, mm, mm. Okay, what we notice here is that you see RSI was, it hit the resistance there. So RSI actually gives us a early indication that the market is getting ready to do something. As you can see here, um, when this resistance got hit, price made new low, new high, and RSI also made new high, right? But here you see on this particular candle, okay, RSI didn't make new high, you know. Instead, price was making new high, but RSI didn't make. So this is a divergence, right? Uh, and we call it bearish divergence. So even if you haven't entered trade on this one, there's like a lot of trade opportunities. Okay, for instance, check this out, right? Like once we go on this, like below this level, on this candle, we can take short trade, you know, or the safest way is that like wait for this trend line to break above, break below, see this trend line, ascending one, wait for the market to break that, you know, then you can position yourself early on. You see, if we had entered short trade there, you know, then the market really breaks on this one, then it just goes down, right? So this is, and then another trade is there. So this is how you like, take like plan our trades ahead of time, yeah. And also one more thing that like you should keep in mind is that I'll actually run the simulation, okay, so that like you can understand the value of the trend line that I have drawn, okay. So here we go. Okay, so see here, I'll just put there. You see, and I'll actually just disable that one for a moment, okay. Yeah, so see all these trend lines, okay, 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1, and then 8 by 1, okay. So what they are saying is that like 1 by 1 is like where like it's a sort of like mean line, mean trend line of this particular market, okay. And as the market is, you see below this 8 by 1, you see market actually went down a lot, right? Now, as it's pulling back, to the 4 by 1 or 3 by 1 or 2 by 1, the market is gonna go down if it closes below with that particular speed. Okay, so if it's taking resistance from 2 by 1, the market is gonna go 2 times faster downside. Okay, same goes for the 3 by 1. Market is gonna go 3 times down, okay, faster downside, right? So let me actually run it, and you will notice. um, you see, here market tries to go up, found resistance on this one, 3 by 1, then it closes there. Here it comes, right? Now we are waiting for the resistance, like candle to close like that, then we can take trade. So if I had entered short trade there, um, for instance, I'm just giving an example, put my stop loss there, put my take profit there, you'll see that like that gets respected, okay, though that level, the trend line, okay. So here you would actually close your trade if it's like um yeah, see, that's why like as soon as long as this trend line is being held, you should trail your stop, and as soon as it gets broken, just exit the trade, all right. So yeah. Hmm. Good. So I'll just let it run. All right. So I'll just let it run, and we'll see how it goes. So it's taking resistance on this one. I'll do again. I'll actually sell it. Okay. Put my take stop loss there. Take profit uh, around here. Okay. Or SL got hit. Yeah. Okay. So that's why like I was explaining you guys this one, that you can't trade one thing on its own. Okay. You need like combination of multiple things. So for instance, you see there was this new structure formation, right? uh, Distribution structure. Market, what it does, it's just going up. It breaks this resistance, goes up, right? Same goes on the RSI as well. There was one trade here, right? Long trade. And then as soon as it hits this resistance, we'll see that the market is coming down, right? So we'll actually short the market. Let me actually come back. Okay. Hmm, okay. So, and I'll just keep this one. We'll see. See here, you know, RSI didn't made new high like here. This one was the RSI where it made high, but here price made new high, but RSI couldn't. So like that's where like we would be shorting. And now as we have like more information on this one, we can actually start with higher, um, like larger value. Okay, so that's our 1:2. How much? Um, that's our 1:4 trade. Okay, so let's check it out. And then we'll also add on to that position as we get more insight. Okay, so it's coming down. You see, that's where we would have shorted again. Okay, this was our, but like, we'll wait for the market to be break this and then like we'll short again. Okay, but remember all these like different trend lines: 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1. And yeah, let's see. See, also actually, let's just 3 by 1. Oh, it actually broke on this candle, so I'll actually like go short, add to that position on the sell side. And I know you guys are wondering, there's like a lot of different charts, why should we worry about looking at all of these, yeah, just bear with me and see what happens, okay? See the profit levels here and see as market is actually on this 2 by 1, 3 by 1, and market actually went 3 times faster. You see, again, now the resistance got overcome there, right? Time has overcome the price. So like market might go a little bit up. Here it will take resistance. This was previous month close, so if it closes above, something else is going on. But if it closes below, the market is going much lower. That's where like it actually tells us that it's going much lower. You see? Now if it takes resistance there, we'll take another short trade, but yeah, it didn't wait. We can take short trade on this one, but it's near 40. Okay, we can do that. Add on to the position. SL is 272. See, this resistance is holding really good. Once it breaks that one, where it goes above, and then this resistance was there, so there was another short trade there on this candle. Just look at the RSI, guys, what RSI is doing, and everything will make sense, This one, the Trading Truth Index. Okay, see this resistance holding up really good. I would actually take partial close there, you know. Let's sell 15. Let's sell another 50. I mean, like take profit on another 50 positions, and then I'll just bring my SL down to break even, you know, and there we go. Our take profit got hit. Okay, so we made $331. Okay, and you saw that there was like a lot of losing trades as well, you know. Um, you see, but then we covered it up really good. All right, so that's what the magic of this is, guys. Like ahead of time, what's going to happen, then you can position yourself in that side of the market. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. How's my gold trade is going on? Um, oh, we don't have trade on gold. Oh, did our stop loss got hit? Looks like it did. Now hang on. I think I did wanted to take trade, right? What happened to that trade? The heck? Mm, for some reason, it's not showing the trades. Yeah. Anyway, we see that buying is occurring there on gold. 15 minutes. And this one I need to connect. Yeah. So gold trade is in positive as well as oil. We took short trade there, right? XAU is going good. Bitcoin needs to break this resistance, which is 4 by 1. Well, as soon as it breaks, we can take long trade there like that. And RSI will actually give us support there, so we don't need to worry about that. XPT. Hmm. Think it's gonna pull back and then come back to this point. All right. XAG silver made new low for this week. All right. This week started, market went up, came down, went up, came down. So this is where we're at right now. And the weekly candle closed below, I think. Yeah, weekly candle closed below. You see, previous week close there, previous week open was there. It made low here and high was there. So yeah, it might just come to this one, low, test it out, then actually as it expands, go like that, right? Or it can just go down, you know. Yeah, XPT, hmm, XAU took resistance on 1/4, 1/8, strong resistance there, right? Came down here, we started, boom, strong selling, overcame the resistance, took support there, went up to previous week close, then strong selling because there was resistance there. Okay, market couldn't gain this level, so just went down, and this trend line got there, and then it's going up. So I think it's gonna go up around till this point. I'd say we'll see what happens. This 1:2 trade, and Bitcoin just like what the heck, yo? I mean, just starting the week went like 10% down, and we can see that happening here. Strong selling was occurring. Um, yeah. See, there's like 1/16 below that, and then 1/8 again that level. Soon as it candle closes, taking the resistance, you would just take short there, right? Yeah. And all those pullback is potential short trade, you know. See another short trade there, right? You can see the behavior, how the market is, acting when it's reaching certain support point or resistance point. Okay, in this case, market is trending down, so all this resistance is like working really good. You can also check out the resistance here. You see, on previous week, here, right there, there. Another resistance got hit, boom, market just went down. And there is another tool here that you can look into. So, for instance, as I say, like plot average range short targets, it's going to plot all those targets there as well. Okay, so that's your TP1. TP1 got reached. TP2 got reached. Now it's going for TP3 and then TP4. Okay, so on the pullback, if it market comes back up, I might just take short trade and target for the TP3. There I might take short trade, but like I should wait for the resistance to get. Let's see like how it works, but like, once it comes to the resistance, I'll take another trade. Oh, okay. Stop loss is very long. Okay, let's see how it goes. SL might get hit. It didn't. Resistance. I might have put my stop loss above that. So see, that's why like I'm showing you like, once this trend line will get hit and like takes resistance, that's like really good trade. See, it's all game of time. See, this was the resistance. So I'll take another short trade there, and that's where my profit target got hit. TP3, a lot of people took profit. We also did. Now, as it comes to downside, we'll take profit on the TP4, right? So yeah, let's see how it goes. Um, yeah, boom. See, resistance. Wait for the wave to close, and then take short trade or long trade for that matter. All right. So yeah, TP4 got reached. Will get reached soon. There we go. There we go. So yeah, guys, as you can see, all this back testing and stuff, they're working really good. You know, um, you can apply it to any market. Right? You can see here. I'll just disable that, and you can see how this plays out. So, as you would like take short trade here, you see it's breaking this resistance, this support. That's where you take short trade, right? As it's breaking this resistance support, take short trade there. You see this is that candle, and it's also like on the resistance. So it's like plus you can add points and like all your confidence and stuff. So yeah, and I'll just add hmm, just this average range profit target is good enough. Market just went down really fast, man. Yeah. Okay. So gold trade is going good. US oil is on around the break even. We shorted that, right? It's taking support around here. You see, I might just close that trade because it's near the support. So let's just take loss here. You know, and if the candle closes above wave, then we can take long trade. And it's previous week high. That's where like, yeah, let's take long trade there. Okay, take profit there. All right, and that's it. So we'll see how it goes later on. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you haven't liked, please like, subscribe, and um, watch other videos. You can learn a lot about the truth of the trading from this channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one.